She's got me moving, guys. She's got me moving. Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Dereck Reacts, back at it again. You read it right. Les Rita Mitsouko. Yes, taking it back to 1988 with Le Petit Train. I'm looking forward to this recommendation made by you guys, and also a Patreon subscriber. Just check it out. And that's what I'm going to do. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I'll let to your feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me, both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting, huh? Oh my god. Oh, this is so jumpy. This song's so jumpy. It makes me want to jump. She's jumping all over the place. She is unbelievable, Catherine. She's unbelievable, this woman. She's always got something different to do, and she's always switching it up. She's sporting that ponytail, by the way. I love her when she has a little ponytail. Sounding fantastic. Her voice is very unusually very high, very high. I noticed that she's done that in the past with other songs, but it's very high, her voice. And I see some kind of theme going on here. It seems like some kind of like Indian theme, and I think that has to do with some influences to probably the story behind the song, probably. And I have to look into it. I have all my information here, and even the translation of the lyrics. But like her attire, and she's using kind of like a static background too, which is emulating kind of like a farm field or some vast land. I wonder if that's a Chin Chin. Is that him? What's his name? What's his name? Frederick. I wonder if that's him. Oh God, strings. Oh my God, those strings are amazing. Oh. Holy crap. She's so unusual. She is so unusual, this woman. But this is why I love her, because she's just so different. She's so different, and her sounds are always so interesting, but they're addictive. They're strangely addictive, and I've said that before. You get strings, very jerky. You know, jerky. You kind of want to go like this. Want to go up and down and bounce around. It's very bouncy, and repetitive. Some might find this. I don't know. I don't want to say annoying, but there's some people that don't find this this sound appealing. I can see that. Because it has to spark a certain type of a certain type of group of people. A niche. This is kind of like one of those niche type of songs, but I like it. I'm enjoying it. And I like kind of like the rhythm, the pace. Strings are being slayed there. The guitar strings are being slayed. Has some interesting bass line. Very good. Soar, soar. Ah, look at her. Oh, oh, holy bananas. You almost hear like somebody like chanting in the back, but it's not. I think it's instrumentation that's just making those sounds. These sounds are incredible. They're so very experimental, very unique and very organic sounding at the same time. Lots of strings, lots of fiddling. I mean, I don't even know what's on here. I mean, these can be just made up sounds. To be honest, they could be made up sounds, but they sound good. She went high, guys. She went high and she sustained. She sustained almost like it was like a kind of like a cry for help. You saw that she had a little tear coming down her cheek. Um, but it's very interesting, like how she's doing this. And her rhythms are still there. A lot of Indian influences, a lot of Indians influences. Um, and this medley is very interesting too, which she borrowed, by the way. She borrowed this from a children's song. She took this whole thought and everything from a children's song, and I was looking at the background there. It's not static. Well, it is, but it seems like it's like a spindle. You know, like I don't know where you can see those at, but there it's like a background that's rotating, and it's like in a rotating fashion. So that's interesting too. Oh, oh. Love it. Love this instrumentation. That bass. Look at that face. Oh, oh my God, it's so bizarre, so creepy. Look at these faces. They're so creepy. Um, but if you pay very closely sonically, you hear all the strings kind of like they're almost like layered. There's like a whole bunch of strings being layered at the same time. Electric strings, acoustic strings, the bass strings. Very interesting on instrumentation. I like it. I like it. It sounds really good. But then it almost sounds like there's a synth in there. This is 88, guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a synth coming in there. So very interesting on keyboard arrangements. This woman is something else. She is something else, guys. Something else. I want to read you something here. It says the innocence is pretty obvious regarding how the lyrics keep switching from the worst to light moments. The farmers talking about the lovers, random things from happy life to the countryside, and that's where you can see kind of like those vast lands in the back there, and even them participating kind of like in the farming vast land type of thing. Oh, look at that! Look at that. Look at her keyboard. There it is. Oh, her hair is pretty cool. Oh. She's got me moving, guys. She's got me moving. Oh, look at this. Oh, holy crap. So now we're getting her back into that moment where she's kind of like really like crying and in a very sad state. Notice the light and the darkness, like we were talking about, like how it keeps switching from bad to good moments. So a lot of happy moments and a lot of bad moments. that there's expressions here happening. We'll get into the lyrics in a little bit. But I'm very entertained by these these dancers and these visuals that we get here, with the instrumentation being slayed again, yet again, guys, yet again, and her voice. I wouldn't be surprised if she soars again. She soars like she did before, and and there you have it. But uh, fake, emphasizing fake innocence by adding some Indian influences, more particularly to this very uppity rhythm, very uppity rhythm. Come on, girl, come on. Holy bananas! She's really feeling it. She's so dramatic. I wonder if she was an actress. Someone had sent something before that she was in the like the porno business. She like did porn or something like that. She's very dramatic, and she can act. This woman can act. She's got tears coming out of her face. They don't look fake, guys. They don't look fake. Looks like she's really crying. And she's really, really wailing as you hear her there. Um, well, let's jump into these lyrics. It goes and comes from the following in its path: serpent of the wood, scrape iron, brown and gray in the rain. Will you return another time, pass these trains like another time? It's not me who will reply. No one knows what you're doing there. No one believes it. They have to see it. But I am even there. Little train, where are you going? Train of death. But are you doing? Will you do that again? Return to us another time? Pass the trains like the one there? It's not me who will reply. Interesting, guys. Happy again. There's a little synth. Look at that. Okay. So now they seem to be leaving, or at least escaping, leaving away. As you see, one of the guitars kind of like put away in that kind of like the sleeve or the encasing, and then you have that backdrop of the sky, and then silhouettes. Their silhouettes as they walk by. But interesting use of imagery in this. As you see the spindle, I keep calling it spindle, but it has all those images as in a spinning fashion, and even the backgrounds and stuff like that. Very interesting video. I think this one, and now it's almost close to finish, is what's won this one here is instrumentation. How cohesive it is, and how consistent it is all the way through, It's kind of like the same rhythm all the way through, and this is a pretty long song, 5 minutes and 44 seconds, so it's pretty long. She's incredible. My God. I'm telling you, Catherine is incredible with her voice. She's incredible. She can really soar if she wants to. Soaring, so loudly. This is what this song is all about. Her notes, her high notes, and it's kind of has a kind of party vibe to it. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys used to play this at your parties in the '80s. It's very, very jumpy, very jumpy. It just makes you want to go, like that. Go nuts. So, Les Rita Mitsouko took the music of a children's song, Le Petit Train, as well by André Clavaux, telling the story of a little train making its way through the countryside, and that's why we saw there through countryside. And Les Rita Mitsouko adopted the lyrics and turned them into a bloody story, into a bloody story. The story behind the song is about her father, who gladly returned from his train. We can hear him saying, Mais mai Jesus guan memelo, meaning he saw everything and now tells the words with his old childish words. The innocence is pretty obvious regarding how the lyrics keep switching from worst to light, and we see that. We see those moments. And then you see the farmers and everything like that there, and then kind of like these Indian vibes, and even including them within the whole theme and the whole song. Interesting, interesting. Um, referring to farmers he had seen from the train, who used to see this train go by every week and kept acting as if nothing was happening. That's interesting, guys. Very interesting. Very visual. Very a big visual experience. The medley was typically the type of songs children from that period used to sing together, and that's then there you have it from that. But these lyrics are interesting. The little train that goes through the countryside, it goes and it goes through following its path. A serpent of wood and a scrap of iron, rusty and greasy gray in the rain. It is beautiful when the sun shines. From the sleeping to traveling through the countryside, the farmers' hats wave it in its wind. They laugh sometimes through their tears dreaming of their lovers. The oats have already germinated. Have you brought in the wheat? This year's cows produced gallons of milk. Very, very. It's like word for word. It's like she didn't even change anything. I mean, I don't know the original thing, children's thing, but it just doesn't. It doesn't have that structure of a song because she's just I guess she's just singing the lyrics and the words and it's probably in its format. I mean, you saw there what I said before, how it was taken from the story, the actual story of the children's song. So interesting recommendation. Very, very different from her other two songs that I reacted to. I say her and I mean duo because it's him. It is Catherine and Frederick. They're together on this, but very, very interesting. And her voice is so good. Her voice is so good on this. So it's the voice, it's the instrumentation, it's the whole feel you get, and all the vibes you get from the song that make this an interesting one. Guys, if you want me to react to more, please let me know. Let me know your comments down below. Your suggestions and comments are always welcomed. I would love to hear what you have to say. Let me know what to react to next, and I'll do it. I'll do it, guys. Until next time, for more videos like these, guys, take care. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment, like, and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, yes, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. Love you guys. Peace.